Namaste, friends. Let's begin our practice. Come to a comfortable seated position. I lead us in a short opening ceremony, lighting a candle to represent the light that we are. And saging, smudging to clear what blocks our light, impedes our path of love, peace, vitality. Settle into your breath. With the sound of the singing bowl, we take our focus inward, to that source of light that is our true nature. For a steady, patient breath, we draw the mind into the moment. We come home to our bodies. Simply connect. Breathing in, breathing out. Love into whatever resistance shows up. Maybe it's intrusive or unsettling thoughts, mental busyness. Your hands at heart center. Let it go. Take a moment here to set your intention for your practice. Simple word, phrase, or image that embodies what you'd like to invite in or release in your life. And let it sink into your heart, to your body. As we complete our centering here, we chant Hari Om, Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May we be peace, peace, peace. Begin to take some nice big sun breaths. Inhaling, arms to the sky. Exhaling, hands to the earth. Inhaling, reaching up, lengthening the spine. Exhaling, softening. Inhaling, rooting the seat into the earth. Exhaling, honoring Mother Earth. And reach the right arm up. Take a nice big reach over to the left. Deepening here plant the left hand on the ground, extend and open. Move patiently to the other side. Just a nice steady breath, playing a little with the posture. I'm coming tall, expansive through the heart. Bring the hands back to heart center. And patiently move off of your blankets or blocks and your seat to the earth. And let's extend the legs out, circling through the feet, ankles, knees, and hips. Allow for a little rolling, rippling through the spine. Start to engage the entire body in our pratapana, our warm-ups. Perhaps the shoulders come into the action. And then drawing the knees up towards the chest, feet a little wide. Reach the hands forward, opening the fingers. And begin to tilt the hands to the earth, to the sky. Rotate through the wrists and the arms. Find that big extension out through the hands. And also rooting in the feet. Find a little movement into your head and neck. Continuing to cultivate that rooted and rising spine. Hands come behind you to the earth, just under the shoulders. If possible, fingertips forward, and let's expand heart center, head back, draw the shoulder blades together. Play again with moving your head side to side. Maybe some rolling. See what feels positive to your body there. A little more arching in the spine. And then come to a neutral spine. And move the legs side to side, windshield wipers. Breathing in as you come through center. Exhaling as you drop your knees side to side. Go slow. Take your time. There's no rush. This is your practice. Your time to really just deepen into self-love. You can go ahead and turn with the knees over to one side and gently turn the body towards the back of your mat, lifting up tall and turning into a gentle seated twist. It's kind of like your legs are a little mermaid tail. Find your way patiently to the other side. Let the legs relax on the earth, lengthen up through the crown of the head, soft shoulders as you turn. From the hips, up through the heart, up through the head. And gently unwinding here. Making a mindful transition to table pose. Make any necessary wardrobe adjustments. And actually, let's come to child's pose first. Take the hips wide, knees wide, sink the hips back. Feel your hands into the ground. Forearms resting down. Forehead to the mat, gently tucking the chin. Maybe you move a little here. Just feeling into the shoulders, maybe a little more into the side body. I like to prop up on the fingertips, open the shoulders a little more, and then root the hands back down. Breath moving along the spine. And ever so gently coming through to table pose. Plant the hands. Maybe wiggle the hips a little bit. Feel into that neutral spine. And gently rotate the arms. Turning those creases of the elbows forward. If it's okay for your wrists, play with rotating your hands to the outside and around, so your fingertips face back towards your knees, or even just a quarter turn. Nice. And take your time to come back. If being on the hands, fingers wide, doesn't work for you, come on to your knuckles. Start to move the spine with the breath. Exhaling into a rounded spine, like a cat. And inhaling through to an arch, dropping the belly, lifting the head and the tail. Continue at your own pace. Allow the breath to guide the movement. Maybe starting to play a little here, forward and back. See how it feels to slide forward and back with a rounded spine. And try the other option, arching the spine a bit and shifting forward and back. Remember, if any pose is uncomfortable for you for any reason, you can always come back to child's pose or just a totally different pose. Let's all release to child's again, this time keeping the arms more engaged. Pressing into the hands, arms lifted off the earth, opening the shoulders a bit more. Steady breath. Maybe giving the shoulders a rest now, bringing your head to rest on your hands. And even more ease and release. This completes our warm-ups. Maybe this is your practice for today. Maybe you hang around for our work phase. Namaste. Joining me back in table pose. Bring in your 2 tall blocks. Placing your hands on them a little out in front of the shoulders. Sink back a bit in the hips. Draw the left foot through to a low lunge. Maybe take a reach back. Once or twice, little half split. Just opening the back of the left leg, the front of the right thigh, the hip flexors. Nice. Steady into the breath here. And then let's settle in. A little slower. Coming just to the low lunge, slide the blocks back. Bring the shoulders back a little more and begin to lift the heart. It's okay for your balance. Lift the chin and release your arms open to the sides and maybe overhead. Asana, low lunge. Rounding down through the top of the back foot, sole of the front foot, and reaching to the heavens. Letting that light shine. Bring the arms back down. Step the blocks forward again. And let's come back mindfully into the half split. You don't need to straighten that front leg all the way, but you certainly can. It's available to you. Bring the hips square, bring the blocks back perhaps. And stay tall on that right knee or start to sink back even more. Mindful of the right knee. Into a little half squat, deeper hamstring stretch on the left. Tall heart. Come out slowly. Prop up to a high lunge. And step forward to a gentle forward fold. You can bring the blocks in front of your toes. Knees stay bent to begin with. Just fold here, working the spine a little longer. Maybe working the legs a little straighter. Maybe playing a bit. See what calls to you. Listen to your intuition. Rising up with a nice deep seat into mountain pose, hands at the heart. Take a few breaths. Rise up again. And forward fold, mindfully breaking at the hip. Hands to the blocks. This time the left leg steps back. High lunge to a low lunge. Start flowing. Checking in with the breath. Inhaling forward. And exhaling back. And settle into the low lunge on this side, stepping the blocks back. Doing what you need to be comfortable, to be in alignment. Nice. Melt towards the earth, the lower body, lengthen towards the sky. You can always take that softer version of the lunge or deepen. Never pushing or pulling. Rather inviting the body to open. And take your time coming out from this side. pressing the top of that back foot to start releasing into the half split. Lengthen the heart forward. Keep the hips square. Nice neutral spine. Try not to round your back. Keep it soft, the right knee bent, or start to come back a little deeper, lifting the foot there. Maybe experimenting into the half squat. Everything is an option. Honor your body, your practice. Constantly engaging the breath. Stepping the blocks forward again, turn the left toes under, lengthen, and step forward. Let's go ahead and move the blocks out of the way. And take a nice release. Forward fold, whatever works for you, coming to the top of the mat. Melting the back body open. Sit and reach up to chair pose. Going to flow here a little bit. Inhaling, reaching up. Exhaling, folding again. And rising tall. Maybe a little back bend as you settle to mountain pose once more. And let's breathe, adjust. Settle in. Take a nice little squat, just a baby chair. Weight to the right foot. Step the left leg back into a high lunge. Steady breath. Hug the midline, inner thighs to inner thighs isometrically, and reach the arms out. Drop the left heel in and down. Going to your warrior stance. Sweep the arms to the sky. Exhaling back down and inhaling back up. Take a moment to hold the pose, but keep moving the breath. Sink strong into your base. Feel that inner fire. Fan it with breath. Take a nice long reach forward, fingertips to the earth, high lunge, and step back to downward dog. You may always drop to child's pose instead, like so. Stay in that downward dog, maybe a little of both, lengthening the body, head to toe. From your downward dog, walk your feet forward and sweep up to that flowing chair. Maybe sinking a little deeper in the hips. Rising tall, maybe a little more back bend this time. Hands to heart center. Sink a little here again. Weight into the left foot and the right leg steps back. High lunge. Steady breath, steady gaze for balance. Reach Reaching out that back heel and hugging the other thighs midline. Extend the arms out. Keep your hips, keep your torso facing forward. Drop that back heel and start to sun breath the arms up and down. Those warrior sun breaths. As we move through the layers of tension in the body, we're able to discover deeper breath, deeper self-awareness, a brighter inner light. Exhale to prayer hands, reach forward and down to the earth. Stepping back to downward dog. Maybe drop to child's pose. Modifying your practice is loving. Play here. And once more, find your way to the forward fold. From child's pose, that can be through a low lunge and back up here. Let's reach up through the heart, through the arms, and sit into chair pose. Fire element blazing. Nice. Inhale tall and back. Exhale to heart center. Take a moment to feel. You are the mountain, strong and steady, teeming with life. Bring the hands to the knees and circle things out a bit. It's like a soft baby chair here. Thank you, legs, for your strength, your support, stability. Melt into a forward fold, hugging the back of the heels or the calves or the knees. Bowing into your own sacred heart. Let's take our time to roll up the spine. Slow, slow, slow. Emerging to Tadasana, mountain pose. Feel. Be. And release. Working with some balance poses. You can take the right side to the wall, lift up long through the left side, and then sweep the left arm down, picking up the left foot with your hand. And if you need a yoga strap here, a towel, you can use that prop. Standing quadricep stretch. You want to keep the thighs, the knees lined up here. Do not pull your foot back, but just gently lengthen the front of the thigh. Maybe bring your hand off the wall to your heart, straight ahead or overhead. Breathe. Releasing here, taking a moment to find mountain before turning to the other side. Make sure you feel rooted to the earth before lifting one leg up. Extend the right side. And bring the right foot to the right hand. The knee points straight down. And you can allow for some nice shoulder opening here in the same arm that you're holding the foot. Try not to arch the spine. So dropping the tailbone down gently, with the hips and the shoulders squared off. It's okay to waver. Steady breath. Releasing. Going back to the top of the mat to extend to the sky. Holding forward, planting the hands. Lengthen the spine and begin to walk the feet back to downward dog one last time. If you like, you can take three-legged dog from downward dog. If not, do it from table, which I will show you in a moment. So you could just stay here in child's pose as those in down dog play. So it's an extension of one leg at a time and rolling the hip open with the bent leg, keeping the rib cage squared off. Let's all meet in table pose and try this other option. Extending the right leg out, bend the knee, roll the right hip over the left, keeping neutral spine through the rib cage. Level the hips back off and release. Other side, extend. Bend the left knee and roll the hip open. Head and heart center. Press the hands down and out. And release. Hips wide, knees wide. Slide the hands forward and melt to child's pose. And to release the shoulders, bring the arms around your sides. Letting go. Loving the body for its effort, for showing up for us day after day. The sacred vessel of our soul, the carrier of our light. Taking your time to come out, that completes our work phase. Namaste. Let's move into our wind down. Let's come to a wide leg seated position. Rolling out the feet, the knees, and the hips again. And then melting the back of the legs into the ground. Feet are strongly flexed. And then experiment with a forward fold. Use your blocks to rest your head, starting tall. And then patiently working your way down. Don't force your body. See what's available with the posture. Make it a cozy place to hang out. You want to lengthen the spine from the base, ground into the legs, extend out through the feet, and fold with intention. Whatever your pose becomes, that's your pose. No right or wrong. You will get the benefits by simply showing up. Come out slowly. Let's reach the right arm across the center. Left arm to the sky and find a wide leg side bend here. Deepening, maybe turning the head a little side to side. Open the left rib cage. More and more. Come through center and twist towards the right leg, folding there for a moment. Inhaling tall. And then taking yourself into a seated twist here. Keep the legs grounded. Hips pointing forward, turning the waistline through the shoulders and chin to the back shoulder. Unwind halfway, maybe another little forward fold, maybe a little deeper. Breathe. Take your time to come out here. Nice big sun breath. Exhaling. The feet in. Take a couple windshield wipers to integrate. Let's go to the other side. So that nice wide leg, straddle seat. Find the side bend here. Reach the left arm across, right arm over. Stretching left. Coming up tall. Twisting a little towards that extended left leg and folding. Just a breath or two. Coming up tall here. Entering the twist. Working into that deeper and deeper seated twist. Really reach out through the right foot. Keep the heart tall. Time to unwind halfway, extend again over the left leg. Perhaps there's a little more here for you. Inhale, come on out. Finishing with a sun breath. And then bring the knees in. Adjusting ourselves on the mat to come back down to a reclined position. Take your time. Roll down the spine, slowly supporting yourself on the way down. Hands to the low belly. Take a moment to feel the breath here. Aligning heels about under the knees, feet and knees hip width. Chin tucking down and back, long through the back of the neck. Begin to inhale, tilting the pelvis forward, belly lifts a bit. Exhale, hollow the belly, tuck, tailbone. Play here, pelvic tilts. And then gently working up into bridge pose. Arms can stay extended at the sides, palms press down as the pelvis lifts. You can engage the hands together under the seat. Expand the chest even more. Setu Bandhasana. Full, even breaths. Take your time to come out. Landing the back. Wiggling a bit side to side. Pulling the palms open to just feel an integration pose. One hand to the heart, one to the low belly. And breathe. Draw the knees to the chest. Rock a bit side to side. Feet gently flexed. Dropping the feet wide to the edges of the mat. Cactus the arms, elbows at shoulder height. And take some wide windshield wipers here. Over to the right, dropping to a twist. Scoot the hips a little more to the left and drop the knees right again, deepening the twist. You can keep the chin center or turn it to the left shoulder. Let your body melt into Mother Earth. Letting go of deeper layers of tension. Maybe stack the left leg over the right, straightening the left arm, deepening the twist. Feel what's right through your body. Soften when your body asks you to. Chin center to gently come out. Left knee to the chest, crossing over. Left ankle to right knee. Or reclined pigeon. To deepen the pose if you like. Draw the right thigh in. Letting go. Working to the other side. Cactus arms. Hips to the right. And take the knees left. Notice I continue with micro movements, settling into the pose progressively. Maybe stacking that right leg over the left, deepening the twist, or keeping it the same. Deepening the breath. Take your time coming out from this side. Realign the spine, knees to chest. Keeping the right knee into the chest. And then right ankle to the left knee. Find that reclined pigeon that suits your needs at this point in your practice. Patiently unwind. And any other poses that call to you before we complete our practice with a relaxation. Maybe a little happy baby, or more knees to chest. And take your time to find that final pose of our practice, Savasana, corpse pose. With the sound of the singing bowl, letting go of everything you can that no longer serves you. Letting go of even working on the breath. Just be. You are light. You are love. You are peace. Om Namah Shivaya, Gurave, Satchitananda Murtaye, Nishprapankaya, Shantaya, Niralalambaya, Tejase. Start to draw the breath in again, full and deep. What about your practice today felt supportive for your journey? What did you discover as your truth? What did you feel that reassures you of your wisdom? Bring that with you as you begin to come out of your relaxation, circling the hands and feet, finding some gentle movement. In your own time, stretching open and rolling onto one side. Spending a moment there to settle in again. Just the breath. And take your time to press up to seated. Once more. Hands at heart center for our closing. Adiom. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. We are peace. 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 Namaste.